Hello and Merry Christmas. Today I'm making a pre-workout meal, which is omelettes. So I've got 5 egg whites in here and 1 whole egg. Just gonna drop some unsweetened almond milk inside, just a bit. Some Himalayan salt, not too much. And of course you need some pepper. This is the oil we're using, extra virgin olive oil. Very good for your skin and your immune system. It's also quite healthy. So inside we've got 5 egg whites and 1 whole egg. Okay, so many people ask me questions on Snapchat and I've chosen 5 questions and I'm going to answer them now. Okay, number 1 is what made you want to get fit and healthy? I wanted to get fit and healthy to actually look good. I actually wanted to look good in new clothes. I wanted to feel good as well. Number 2, how do you stay motivated? I find it quite difficult to work out. How I stay motivated is looking at my previous photos when I was working out every day. My diet was on point, and yeah, that's one way how I stay motivated. The other way is never forgetting where I came from and the people around me. Okay, number 3 is how do you prepare your food when trying to gain weight? Okay, so firstly, I eat every 2 to 3 hours. Mostly every 2 hours. That way I'm always getting my carbs in, all my macros. One thing that I always do is food prep. I cook every 2 to 3 days and I'll cook for about 4 or 5 hours to make sure that I've got everything laid out, so when I come home from work I haven't wasted any time and I can just eat my food quickly. Also, make sure you eat a lot of carbs and protein. Those are the main things that you need to gain weight. Number 4 is your view on a low carb diet. Very interesting question, because I've been on a low carb diet before and I felt that I should only be on a low carb diet if I'm trying to lose fat really fast. It's not long term at all. When I was on a low carb diet I felt tired and nauseous, and that was because my body didn't have enough energy. What I'm on right now is a carb cycle, which basically means you're on a low carb diet and some days you're on a high carb diet. Okay, last question, number 5 is what muscle groups do you train together and how often do you train them? And when do you take rest days? Okay, so I train 5 times a week, so that means that I have 2 rest days. I like to train chest and biceps rather than chest and triceps, just so that my biceps are nice and fresh, and then I do back and triceps. I train my abs 3 times a week because I'm trying to get a nice 6-pack, and my legs are pretty small, so I train those twice a week. If you want to see what I eat and how I train and what exercises I do each day, add my Snapchat, that is Ace of Fitness, and yeah. These 3 exercises target my upper abs, lower abs and obliques. Now that my abs are stronger, I can do 3 exercises back to back without any rest. This is a good way to shock your muscles, which will increase your muscle growth. I have started to focus on specific areas on my chest, for example, lower and upper chest. I wanted to add more definition to those areas, so I chose the decline bench press, which works on my lower chest, and incline dumbbell press, which works on my upper. Training your quads and not your hamstrings will cause muscle imbalance. This can force pressure towards your hip and knee area, making it more likely to get injured. These are 2 exercises I use to strengthen my hamstrings. Every 4 weeks, I will be reviewing my body composition readings. So, let's see my results so far. As you can see, I've lost nearly 4 kg, which is decent. My muscle mass has increased by 3.5%. I've still got a long way to go, so make sure you stay tuned to see if I actually reach my target. Moving on to my fat percentage, my progress has been slow due to the steady progressive changes in my diet and workout plans. The next 4 weeks will be very interesting as my body will start to change drastically. Lastly, my bone mass hasn't changed, it's still 3.3 kg, which will remain the same for the rest of the 12 weeks. Follow my Snapchat Ace of Fitness to see exactly what I eat and how my diet will help me lose 5% body fat in 4 weeks.